I mean, yeah, like my kids, I did make like a ham and Bob Evans mashed potatoes for my son. So, but yeah, I'm like, I don't, all that food and, nobody eats it and you get all those gross leftovers afterwards and it's not for me. What did you say? Oh, yes. Save your time. Make it extra pumpkin pie. I can eat Mexican every single day. Like, I swear, every day. It would not bother me one bit. I mean, I could have fajitas one day, ground beef tacos the next. Oh, absolutely. Beans and rice, totally fine. Good morning. How are you? Good, thank you. I'm okay. Actually, what day did I teach? Yeah, was it Sunday? I don't know. No, was it? It must have been Sunday. Hi, good morning. Oh, hi, how are you? I did, yes. This is Jessica. This is my lady. No, she didn't do my hair. She did my face. Thank you. Do you need a mat this morning? Okay. That's okay. No worries. Okay. You're welcome. No problem. Yeah, you can here or up there or wherever you want to go for sure. So. Oh, I know it's nice and warm in here though. Yeah, I just got it cut yesterday, so thanks. I have not had it this short, and I don't know if I've ever had it this short, actually. Oh, or this, and you're like, that's it. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and I can still actually pull it back in a ponytail, surprisingly. Yeah, because I can't handle. And it's a lot like with the masks and then your hair, like, especially like at work, I just feel like I got a lot in my face, like constantly. Yes, very much. Yeah. Thanks. And I was talking to the lady, I was like, I'm sure I'll cut it and then I'll grow it out because that's what I do. That's the nice thing about hair. Just keeps growing back. I mean, it is, and it just grows back. Wait, Maria, your hair is so long. Like it was. Yeah, because you're. Yeah. Oh, that's right. I know. Man, she's so stunning for she has aged so well. Yeah. I think, yeah, probably in her 50s, isn't she? Yeah. Yeah, she looks stunning. Oh, yeah. That's what she said. Yeah, I'm telling you, those are ladies of inspiration for sure. Oh, is that what it is? Personal chef, and yeah, I feel like we should all have that. That would be amazing. I would think about how great it would be to have a personal chef. Oh my gosh, that'd be amazing. Be like, I know. That question, it's like nails on a chalkboard. I'm like, do not ask me what's for dinner. Like I mean, Matt'll cook it. He just wants to know like what the dinner is or whatever. I'm like, why do I have to make that decision every day? Didn't you buy the groceries too? What were you planning? Oh, and breakfast. I know. Right. I know. And now they want this like lavish lunch. I'm like, you didn't have that at lunch at school. my my daughter, my daughter's obsessed with Chipotle. She would eat Chipotle breakfast, lunch, and dinner, I swear. She's so funny. All right. Thank you. Actually, I will. 1 second. Talks amongst yourselves for 1 second. Actually, did one more signed in. Oh, sorry. Let me text her the code to the side door in case she comes in late. Because I think there's nothing worse than 6 a.m. and the door's locked for yoga. Okay. That's okay. And I would do that for you all too if you were running late. All right. Well, good morning, everyone. And thank you so much for coming this morning. My name's Katy for someone that I do not know. Hello this morning. Studio announcements. In the month of February, we're going to be doing 28 yoga classes in 28 days. We did that last year, and people really seem to enjoy that quite a bit. So, and you can partner up and do, for 2 people, 40 classes in the 28 days too. So it's just kind of a nice way to kind of get us through February. So if you're interested, we'll have a little thing out there that you can keep track of your classes, and then celebrate that you finished all 28 of them. So, and then it'll be March 1st, and then it'll be spring, and we'll forget about the winter. So if you are interested, it's obviously free, and it's just something that it's just kind of a fun way to kind of just keep you coming to class. So, all right, so we're going to get started today, and we're going to start in a nice, comfortable, easy seat this morning, so you can either sit cross-legged or in hero's pose, like myself, sitting on my shins. And then bring your hands onto the tops of your thighs, sit up nice and tall, and then start to close your eyes. So just take a couple moments here to start to settle into your space today. And last night I was talking with a student, and he said to me something that was so incredibly sweet. He said to me last night that he was dedicating his practice to me yesterday. And not that I want you to dedicate your practice to me. I want you to dedicate your practice today to someone that is very meaningful to you. That you are so thoughtful and so kind to think of this person and hold them in your heart. And with that today, I want you to think about moving with intention and purpose as we move through our physical practice. And if things become challenging or you need a moment, taking a pause and drawing strength from that purpose, that person. And as you sit here today, just feel the gentle rise and fall of your chest. Feeling your lungs start to expand as you breathe in, and feeling the breath release out of your body as you breathe out. Going nice and slow as you breathe in with intention. And then exhaling and releasing your breath. Taking a couple of cycle of breaths on your own as you breathe in. And as you breathe out, slowly start to breathe in and breathe out. Sitting up nice and tall, gently drop your chin to your chest. And then take the right ear to the right shoulder, sitting up nice and tall. And then roll the base of the skull to the back. Open your mouth, feel the length through the front of your throat. Taking your left ear to your left shoulder. And then gently dropping your chin back to your chest. Moving in the opposite direction, take your left ear back to your left shoulder. Roll the base of the skull to the back. Taking your right ear to your right shoulder. And then your chin back to your chest. Lift your chin up off your chest, sitting up nice and tall. Blink your eyes open. And then bring your fingertips alongside of you, sitting up nice and tall. Inhale, reach the arms out and up, palms come to touch. And then exhale your hands to your heart. Keeping your prayer hands to heart center. Inhale your hands back up towards the sky. As you exhale, take them out and away, floating them down by your sides. Inhale, reach your arms high to the sky, palms come to touch. And then exhale your hands to your heart. Inhale your prayer hands to the sky. Then exhale, take them and float them down by your sides. One more time. Inhale, reach your arms high to the sky, palms come to touch. Exhale your hands to your heart. Inhale your prayer hands back up to the sky. As you exhale, take them and float them all the way down, finding tabletop position. Shoulders over wrists, hips over knees, and fingers spread nice and wide. Untucking your toe here, hug your low belly in. Inhale, hammock your belly looking up. And then exhale, round your spine, chin to your chest. Inhale, hammock your belly looking up. And then exhale, round your spine, chin to your chest. One more time. Inhale, hammock your belly looking up. And then exhale, round your spine, chin to your chest. Return to a comfortable neutral spine position. Take your right leg extended off to the right side of the room. Walk yourself up so you find a kneeling position. Taking your right hand to your right thigh. Inhale, reach the left arm up towards the sky. And then exhale, lean over to the right. Nice side body stretch. And then inhale, reach your right arm up towards the sky. Exhale, left hand comes down to the ground. Extend the fingertips over to the left side of the room. Use the strength of your core. Inhale, reach the left arm up. Exhale, peel to the right. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale to the left. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale to the right. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale to the left. Bring the right hand down. Slide the right leg in. Finding that tabletop position. And this time extending your left leg out to the left side of the mat. Walk yourself up all the way. Great job. Your left hand rests onto the left thigh. Inhale, reach your right arm towards the sky. And then exhale, lean to the left. Beautiful job. And then inhale, reach the left arm towards the sky. Exhale, right hand comes down, extending long through the fingertips. Inhale, reach the right arm high. Exhale to the left. Inhale, left arm reaches. Exhale to the right. One more time. Inhale, reaching. Exhale to the left. Inhale, rise. Exhale to the right. Bring the left hand down. Slide the left knee in. Walk yourself one palm print forward. Tuck your toes. Start to shift the hips up and all the way back, finding downward facing dog. So in your downward facing dog, start to pedal out the feet, bending one knee at a time. Going nice and slow. Taking a big breath in through your nose. Then a big breath out. And then when you're ready, finding a stillness here in your downward facing dog, your palms pressing into the mat, your heels pressing down to the ground, hips driving high to the sky. Taking a big breath in through your nose. And then as you exhale, shift forward, find a high plank position, pressing the earth away with your hands. Puff up through your shoulders, hug the core in. As you inhale, shift forward a little bit more. Exhale, lower the knees, the chest, the belly, everything down to the mat. Untucking your toes. Take your hands off your mat and come onto tented fingers. Point the elbows up towards the sky. As you inhale, press up. And then exhale, lower down. Inhale, press up. Exhale, lower down. One more time. Inhale, press up. Engage the core here. Lift the hands off the earth. Breathing here. In a little fun situation there. And lower all the way down. Take your hands underneath you. Press up to tabletop. Tuck your toes. Lift your hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Big breath in through your nose. And a big breath out. And then look to the top of the mat. Bend your knees. Press your belly back towards your thighs. Start to walk your feet to your hands, finding a forward fold. And then inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. One more time. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Slight bend in the knees. Inhale, rise up as you stand nice and tall. And then exhale, your hands to your heart center. Beautiful job. Inhale your prayer hands to the sky. Exhale, swan dive down, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Plant your hands, step to the back of the mat. As you inhale, shift forward onto your toes. Exhale, lower halfway, hover, hold. Engage your core, engage your arms. Shift forward a little bit more onto the toes and then roll over the toes. Find your cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Big breath in through your nose. And a big breath out. Look to the top of the mat. Bend your knees. Press your belly back towards your thighs. And then step, hop, walk to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise up, standing up nice and tall. Exhale, your hands to your heart. Inhale, your prayer hands towards the sky. Exhale, swan dive down, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, plant your hands, bend your knees, step or hop to the back of the mat and lower down. Beautiful. Inhale to cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Big breath in through your nose. And a big breath out. Beautiful job. Look to the top of the mat. Bend your knees. Step or hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up, standing up, reaching up nice and tall. Then exhale, your hands to your heart. Inhale, your prayer hands high. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Plant your hands, step or hop to the back of the mat and lower down. Inhale to cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Big breath in through your nose. And a big breath out. Look to the top of the mat. Bend your knees, step, hop, or walk to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up, reaching up nice and tall. Exhale, the hands to your heart. I want you to trust yourself today. Close your eyes for your last sun A. You inhale your prayer hands towards the sky, going slow. Exhale, swan dive down, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, plant your hands, step to the back of the mat, lower down. Inhale to cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Moving with intention this morning. Big breath in through the nose and a big breath out. Look to the top of the mat, bend your knees, step, hop, or walk to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up, reaching up nice and tall. Then exhale, hands to the heart center. Bend the knees, sit the glutes back, find chair pose. Hands can remain at heart center. Them off to the horizon or biceps by your ears. Feeling the strength in your body as you bend your knees. Use your core here. Tuck your pelvis. Engage your low belly. Breathing here. Sitting a little bit lower. Playing around a little bit with our balance this morning, I want you to shift forward onto your toes, releasing the heels up off the mat. Finding awkward chair pose. Sitting down a little bit lower, feeling the thighs working. Finding your balance this morning. And then release the heels down. Inhale, rise up, reaching up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, plant the hands, step or hop to the back of the mat, lower down. Inhale to cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale your right leg high to the sky. And then slowly pull through. Take a high plank knee to your nose. Take a pause here. Press into the earth, round the back, and then step your foot in between your hands. Staying high on the ball of the back foot. Inhale, rise up, high lunge. So pressing through the back left heel. A beautiful bend into your right leg, and then hug the low belly in. Core is strong. Arms reaching up towards the sky, biceps by the ears. Sinking a little bit lower. Beautiful job. Focusing in on your breath. And start to peel open to your warrior two. Back foot parallel to the back of the mat. Taking the arms nice and wide. Take a peek at your right leg and see if your knee is kind of falling in or out. Allow the knee and the toes and the ankles to directly come towards me or towards the front of the room. Reach the arms far and away. Sink a little bit lower. Beautiful job. And then inhale, reach forward. Exhale, right forearm to the right thigh. Left arm reaches towards the sky. Stay here, or if it feels good, maybe slide the right arm down the inside of the right leg. You can stay here, or maybe find a bind this morning, taking your left arm behind your back, reaching for your left hip crease. Right hip crease, rather. You can stay here, or if you feel open through the chest, maybe reach down and take your right arm and find your fingertips. That feels good for you. If you took the bind, roll the chest open a little bit more. If you took the bind, slowly release out of it now, reaching up, and then use the strength of the core. Inhale, rise up to your warrior two. Straighten through your front leg, take your right arm up, over, and back, reverse triangle pose. Extending long through the fingertips. Breathing here. I want you to take your right hand and reach for the base of your skull, bending the arm, and then peel the chest open, look up. And then inhale back to your warrior two. Cartwheel your hands down towards the mat. As you inhale, step back, find a three-legged plank. Exhale, lower down. Inhale to cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Big breath in through your nose. And a big breath out. And then inhale your left leg high to the sky. Exhale, pull through. Plant your foot in between your hands. Scissor, hug the thighs together. Inhale, rise up, finding a strong high lunge. As you do this, press through the back heel so the right leg is long and strong behind you. Keep bending into your front knee, tuck the pelvis. Arms reaching towards the sky. Big breath in through your nose. And a big breath out, feeling the strength this morning. Sinking a little bit lower. Beautiful job. And then start to peel open to your warrior two. Maybe shimmy the right foot back just a little bit more. Thinking about the hamstring parallel with the ground. Engage your core here. Arms reaching far and away from you. Taking a peek at your left foot, making sure that your knees, your toes are directly coming towards the front of the room. Sink a little bit deeper. And then inhale, reach forward. Exhale, left forearm to the left thigh. Right arm reaches towards the sky, side angle pose. Feel free to stay here if that feels good for you, or slide the left hand on the inside of the left leg. Feel free to stay here or take your right arm, wrap it behind your back. If it feels good for you, maybe finding the full bind this morning if your shoulders feel open. And you can always try it out, and if you're like, no, thank you, feel free to come out. Whatever feels good. Maybe one side feels a little more open than the other. Mine certainly does. And if you took the bind, release out of it now. Inhale, rise up to your warrior two. Straighten through your front leg. Take your left hand up, over, and back. Reverse triangle pose. Reaching, extending long, and then drop the left hand behind the base of the skull, peeling the elbow open, and open through the chest a little bit more. Gaze up towards the sky. And then inhale back to your warrior two. Cartwheel the hands down towards the mat. Inhale, step back, find a three-legged plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale to cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Moving through. Inhale, the right leg high to the sky. Exhale, pull through. Inhale, rise up, high lunge. Beautiful job. Exhale, peel open to warrior two. Inhale, reaching forward. Exhale, side angle pose. No bind this time. Inhale, come up. Take it up and back. Reverse, taking the hand to the base of the skull. Then inhale back to your warrior two. Cartwheel the hands down towards the mat. Inhale, step back. Exhale, lower. Inhale to cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale the left leg high to the sky. Exhale, pull through. Inhale, rise up, high lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reaching forward. Exhale, side angle pose. Inhale, come up, straighten through the front leg, take it up and back, grab for the base of the skull, open through the chest, and then cartwheel the hands down towards the mat. Inhale, step back. Exhale, lower. Inhale to cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale the right leg high to the sky. Exhale, pull through. Inhale, rise up, high lunge. Beautiful job. Exhale, peel open, warrior two. Inhale, reaching forward. Exhale, side angle pose. Inhale, come up, straighten through the front leg. Take it up and back, grabbing for the base of the skull. This time, inhale back to warrior two. We're going to straighten through our front leg, reach forward. Right hand to the left, right shin. Right arm, left arm reaches high. Breathing here, stacking your left hip on top of your right. In this beautiful triangle pose. And then we're going to take our left hand down towards the mat. Right hand comes onto the outside of the right hand. Bend into your right knee as you walk your fingertips forward. Step the left foot up and out, about half the distance of the mat. Squaring off your hips, finding pyramid pose. Inhale, find length. Then exhale, bow in. Breathing here. Nice big stretch in the back of the hamstring. And then walk the hands forward as you bend into your right leg. Keep walking the fingertips forward as you lift the left leg high to the sky, standing split. Bowing into the front, right leg, lift the left leg high to the sky. Feeling a nice big stretch. You can play around with your balance here, taking your hand around your ankle. Maybe both hands come around your ankle. Breathing here. And then when you're ready, slowly releasing the left foot down to meet the right, finding your forward fold. Then inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up, standing up nice and tall. Exhale, your hands to your head. Inhale, your prayer hands to the sky. Exhale, swan dive down, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, full plant the hands, step up to the back of the mat, lower down. Inhale to cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale your left leg high to the sky. Exhale, pull through. Then inhale, rise up, high lunge. Beautiful. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reaching forward. Exhale, side angle pose. Inhale, come up, straighten through the front leg, take it up and back, catching the base of the skull. And then inhale back to warrior two. Straighten through your front leg, reach forward, take the left hand to the left shin, right arm reaches high. Using the strength of your core here to keep you lifted. And this beautiful triangle pose. And then take your right hand down to the mat. Left hand comes on the outside of the leg. Bend into your left knee and walk the right foot up and out half the distance of the mat. Square off your hips. Inhale, find length. Then exhale, bow in. Pyramid pose. Focusing in on your breath. Big stretch in the back of your left hamstring. And then start to bend into your left knee. Crawl your fingertips forward. Right leg reaches high to the sky, standing split. Playing around here with your balance. Shoot your right leg nice and high. Feel that strength in your body. If it feels good for you, maybe taking your hand around an ankle. Both ankles, whatever feels good for you. Feel your glute and your hamstring working. Breathe into this space. Beautiful job. Release your hands back down to the mat and then take the right foot down to meet the left. Forward fold. Taking a big breath in through the nose and then fold even deeper. Then inhale, rise up, standing up nice and tall. Then exhale your hands to your heart. Inhale your prayer hands to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, fold, plant the hands, step, hop, or walk to the back of the mat and lower down. Inhale to cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale the right leg high to the sky. Exhale, pull through. Inhale, rise up, high lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reaching forward. Exhale, side angle pose. Inhale, come up, straighten through the front leg, take it up and back, catching the hands. Inhale, back to warrior two. Beautiful job. Straighten through your front leg, reach forward. Exhale, triangle pose. Bring the left hand down to the mat, bend into the knee, step the left foot up and out, finding that pyramid pose. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Walk the fingertips forward, sweep the left leg high to the sky, standing split. Taking a big breath in and a big breath out. Plant your hands. Come up onto the heel of your right, onto the toe rather of your right foot, lifting. Breathing here. I want you to feel this weight into your palms and then maybe start to hop just a little. Getting a little momentum this morning, just feeling your legs hopping. If you want, if you're like, this scares me to death, just keep doing it. You're fine. Breathing here, just playing here. If you get a little extra air time, hang there for a moment. And then when you are ready, find your high plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale to cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Then inhale your left leg high to the sky. Exhale, pull through. Inhale, rise up, high lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reaching forward. Exhale, side angle pose. Inhale, come up, take it up and back, reverse, catching your hand with your head. And then inhale back to your warrior two. Straighten through your front leg, reaching forward. Exhale, triangle pose. Right hand comes down to the mat, bend into the knee, step the right foot up and out, pyramid pose. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Walk the hands forward, lift the right leg high to the sky. Feel free to stay here or come up onto your toe of the left foot. Plant your hands and start to hop the left foot back just a little bit, giving yourself a little space. And then feel that strength in your body this morning. Little donkey kicks. Notice the difference between the right and the left side. I feel like I have lead on my bum cheek for this side, so I'm just going to coach you. Feeling that strength in your body this morning. Just feeling that strength. You get a little extra air time, wonderful. If not, wonderful. Wherever you're at, when you are ready, find your high plank. Exhale, lower down. Inhale to cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful job. We're going to move through our flow one more time. Inhale your right leg high to the sky. Exhale, pull through. Inhale, rise up, high lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reaching forward. Exhale, side angle pose. Inhale, come up, straighten through the front leg, take it up and back, reverse. Inhale, back to warrior two. Straighten through your front leg, reaching forward. Exhale, triangle pose. Left hand comes down to the mat, step the left foot up and out, pyramid pose. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Walk the fingertips forward, lift the left leg high to the sky. Plant the hands, bend the knees. Take a big hop to the back of the mat, finding a three-legged plank. Beautiful. Exhale, lower. Inhale to cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale the left leg high to the sky. Exhale, pull through. Inhale, rise up, high lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reaching forward. Exhale, side angle pose. Inhale, come up. Take it up and back, reverse. Inhale, back to your warrior two. Straighten through your front leg, reaching forward. Exhale, triangle pose. Hands come down to the mat. Step the right foot up and out. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Walk the fingertips forward. Sweep the right leg high to the sky. Plant your hands, bend your knees, and big old hop to the back of the mat and lower. Inhale to cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lower your knees down to the earth. Take the knees nice and wide. Send your glutes back towards your heels and find a child's pose. Taking a big breath in through the nose and a big breath out. Breathing here. Taking a big breath in through the nose and a big breath out. And then when you are ready, start to shift through tabletop, tuck the toes, lift the hips up and back for a downward facing dog. Big breath in through the nose and a big breath out. And then inhale your right leg high to the sky. Slowly pull through, plant your foot in between your hands. We're going to lower our left knee down to the earth and untuck our toe. Let's heel toe our right foot out to half the distance of the mat. And you can stay up high if this feels good for you, or start to lower down onto your forearms. If you had a block right now, it would be super handy, especially for me. And I want you to stay here if that feels good for you, or if you want extra this morning, tuck the toe of your, walk yourself back up on your hands first, and tuck the toe of your left leg, lifting the left knee up off the mat. Maybe take your right shoulder underneath your right leg and come onto tented fingers. Sinking low here, feel free to stay here. Or if you want, maybe finding a bind this morning, wrapping the left arm behind the right, and then maybe your right hand meets the left. For whatever reason, this seems a little more accessible. Breathing here. Feel free to stay here, or you're going to spin onto the ball of the back foot and then heel toe the left foot up. You're going to start to walk the left foot all the way up so your hips are square. Bring weight into your left leg. Come up onto the heel of the right. Keeping the bind, press into the left leg. Rise all the way up. You got this. Ah! It's one of those do as I say, not as I do type of poses. Feel free to play. It's like really crazy. You got this morning, feeling strength. If you fell out of it, feel free to come back in. Feel free to play. And then when you are ready, if you're still in that bind, try to come back. And then plant your hands, finding that lizard lunge, and then sweep the right leg high to the sky. And set the right foot down. If that didn't go as well as you hoped it would, no worries, we have the left side. Inhale your left leg high to the sky, and slowly pull through. And remember, you can always stay a lizard. Heel toe your left foot out, lower your right knee down, untuck the toe. Breathing here. Feel free to stay here or lower down onto your forearms. Feeling that nice stretch. You can feel free to stay here, or if you want to feel this experience on the same other side, walk your hands back up, tuck the toe of the back leg. Feeling strength sinking low, taking your left shoulder underneath your knee. Hands come out to a T or out to the sides. Stay there, or taking your left arm behind the left hip crease, right arm reaches, finding your bind. And then you're going to plant the left foot down, right foot down rather, kind of shimmy it up a little bit, shorten your stance, and then bring the right leg up. So your hips are square to the top of your mat. Weight into your right leg this time, come up onto the heel, and then rise all the way up. For an amazing bird of paradise. Breathing here. Great job. Nice and sweaty this morning. You got this. Looking great, looking great. Whenever you are ready, bring it back down. Step the right foot back. Plant your hands and sweep the left leg high to the sky. Lower the left foot down to the mat. Lower your knees down to the earth. Shift your hips over to one side and come onto your seat. Sliding yourself forward. Firmly planting your feet into the mat. Extend your arms out in front of you. Engaging your core, slowly round back, lowering halfway, or not quite halfway. Feeling the strength in your body. Lifting and lengthening. Now when you're ready, lifting your left foot off the mat. Lifting your right foot off the mat. Trying not to fall. Breathing here, lifting through the chest. Focusing in on your breath. Just hold and breathe. And then lower down, extend the arms up overhead. Use the strength of the core, ride right back up. As you exhale, extend the arms, extend the legs, and lift up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, pull it in. Exhale, extend. Inhale, lift. Exhale, extend. One more time. Inhale, lift. Exhale, extend long and release all the way onto your mat. Taking a big breath in through your nose and a big breath out through your nose. And then walk your feet in. Take your feet as wide as your mat. And then arms come out to a T and just take the knees side to side. Windshield wiper the knees side to side. Just breathing here. And then when you are ready, release the movement. Heel toe your feet in. Take your hands, reach down, see if you can touch your fingertips with your heels, pressing your spine into the mat. And then inhale, drive your hips up towards the sky for bridge pose. Feeling the strength of your thighs, your glutes, and then really engage your low belly muscles. Focusing in on your breath as you lift a little higher. Beautiful job. And then when you are ready, uninterlace your hands if you interlace them and round the back, lowering onto the mat. Pulling your knees in towards your chest, gently rocking side to side. We're going to come into that pose one more time. So release your feet down to the mat. But if you would like to come into wheel pose, your shoulders should be nice and open with all of our binding this morning. So if you want to play around with bridge, again, shift the hips up, or if you want to play around with wheel pose, take your hands, plant them underneath your shoulders, press into your palms, press into your feet, and drive the hips up towards the sky. Whatever your body needs this morning. Focusing in on your breath here. Whenever you are ready, coming down all the way, pulling your chin in towards your chest, your knees in towards your chest, giving yourself this big hug, releasing your spine. And then taking your knees nice and wide, finding a happy baby here, arms on the inside of the legs, grab the outside pinky edges of your feet, pull your knees in towards your underarms. If it feels good, extending one leg out to one side and the other leg out to the other side. And then whenever you are ready, slowly coming back into a tight little ball, pulling your knees in towards your chest, and then start to rock forward and back, massaging the length of your spine, feeling that nice massage from the floor. And it gives so much momentum that you can roll forward, cross the ankles, plant your hands, step hop to the back of the mat, shifting through your vinyasa if that feels good for you, and meeting us in downward facing dog. Big breath in through your nose and a big breath out. And then inhale your right leg high to the sky. Slowly pull all the way through, resting your shin at the top of the mat. Untucking your toe of the left leg, walking yourself up so you have this nice tall spine, settling into your hips here. And then whenever you're ready, folding all the way forward. Taking your hands and either stacking them fist on top of fist or resting your forehead down to the mat. Just focusing in on your breath here. And then when you are ready, slowly starting to walk yourself up all the way. Press into your palms, lifting the left knee, and then sweeping the right leg high to the sky. Bend your knee, peeling open your hip, taking a circle roll in one direction, and then the other. If you want to flip your dog, taking the right leg behind the left leg, rotating your heart and chest towards the sky. Right arm reaches up overhead. To take it even deeper into the back bend, take your right hand, catch the back of the base of the skull. Open through the chest, beautiful. And when you're ready, finding your downward facing dog. Big breath in through your nose, and a big breath out. And then inhale your left leg high to the sky. And slowly pulling all the way through and resting your shin at the top of your mat, untucking your toe. Walking yourself up so you have this nice tall spine. And then when you are ready, folding all the way forward. Taking your hands double fists or just melting your forehead into the earth. Finding your pigeon pose, breathing deeply here, seeing if you can create just a little more space. And then when you are ready, slowly starting to walk yourself up all the way. Tuck the toe of the right leg, lift the right knee off the earth, and then sweep the left leg high to the sky. Bend the knee, peeling open the hip, taking a circle roll in one direction, the other direction. If you want to flip your dog, your left foot plants behind the right leg. Rotate your heart and chest towards the sky, lifting and lengthening. Little extra back bend. Take your left hand reaching for the base of the skull, opening through the chest. Beautiful job. Whenever you are ready, finding your way back to downward facing dog. Big breath in through your nose. And then as you exhale, release your knees down to the earth and find yourself laying on your back. As you lay on your back, bend your knees, bring your arms out to a T. And then allow your knees to float over to the right side, finding a reclined twist. Keeping your shoulder blades onto the mat. You can bend your knees as much as it feels good for you, finding a deeper twist, or keep them closer to the front of the mat. And then bringing your knees through center. And then taking them all the way over to the left this time. Keeping those shoulder blades onto the mat. Just focusing in on your breath. And slowly rolling back onto your back. Extending your legs long on your mat, allowing your arms to rest by your sides, allowing your eyes to gently rest closed, and allowing yourself this space, allowing all of the muscles to relax and let go until I call you back. You are ready. Slowly start to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Start to make circular motions with your ankles and your wrists. If it feels good for your space today, maybe taking a full body stretch, spreading the fingers and the toes, waking yourself up for the first time, the second time rather. Then releasing, relaxing back down. Start to bend your knees and roll over onto your favorite side, protecting your head with your arm, making a little pillow. And taking a pause there. Whenever you're ready, slowly and with as little effort as possible, pressing yourself up to a comfortable seat with your eyes closed and your hands right at your heart. Thank you so much for allowing me to be a small part of your beautiful day. I hope you move with intention today and with purpose. The light in me truly honors the light in each one of you. Namaste. Namaste. Great job, everyone. As always, if you have any questions, please let me know. If not, happy Thursday. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day and your week, and I will see you whenever I see you next. Thank you. You're welcome.